Start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Sorry. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudire Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttamasloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naistaki Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangam Langhayate Girim Yatkripatamaham Vande Shri Guru Dinatarinam Chaitanyameshwaram Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, welcome for Bhagavatam discussion. Today reading from Canto 2, Chapter 2, Text 19. Devotees, you can read, please.
Yes, Prabhuji, I have been allocated. Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Pitam Munistu Parmidvyavastito Vijnana Drigvirya Suradhirsayaha Swaparshinadepiya Gudam Tato Nilam Staneshu Shatshuna Mayajita Klamaha. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Translation. By the strength of the scientific knowledge, one should be well situated in absolute realization and thus be able to extinguish all material desires. One should then give up the material body by blocking the air hole through which stool is evacuated with the heel of one's foot and by lifting the life air from one place to another in the six primary places. Purport Srila Prabhupada ki jai. There are many Duratmas who claim to have realized themselves as Brahman and yet are unable to conquer material desires. In the Bhagavad Gita, it is clearly explained that an absolutely self realized soul becomes completely aloof from all material desires. Material desires are based on the false ego of the living being and are exhibited by his childish and useless activities to conquer the laws of material nature and by his desire to lord it over the resources of the five elements. With such a mentality, one is led to believe in the strength of material science with its discovery of atomic energy and space travel by mechanical vehicles. And by such tiny advancements in material science, the false ego is tries to challenge even the strength of the Supreme Lord, who can finish all man's tiny endeavors in less than a second. The well situated self, a Brahman realized soul, perfectly understands that the Supreme Brahman, or the personality of Godhead, is the all powerful Vasudeva, and that he is a part and parcel of the Supreme Whole. As such, his constitutional position is to cooperate with him in all respects in the transcendental relation of the served and the servitor. Such a self realized soul ceases to exhibit his useless activities of attempting to lord it over material nature. Being scientifically well informed, he fully engages himself in faithful devotion of the Lord. The expert yogi who has thoroughly practiced the control of the life air by the prescribed method of the yoga system is advised to quit the body as follows. He should plug up the evacuating hole with the heel of the foot and then progressively move the life air on and on to six places: the navel, abdomen, heart, chest, palate, eyebrows, and cerebral pit, controlling the life air by the prescribed yogic process is mechanical, and the practice is more or less a physical endeavor for spiritual perfection. In olden days, such practice was very common for the transcendental, for the mode of life. Oh, Krishna na photo. And character in those days were favorable. But in modern days, when the influence of Kali age is so disturbing, practically everyone is untrained in this art of bodily exercise. Concentration of the mind is more easily attained in these days by the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. The results are more effective than those derived from the inner exercise of the life air. So here, what is I found this a little bit tough. Anyway, what I understood is that whatever scientific achievements we do, the Supreme Lord can His Supreme Lord's creations are much greater than that, and he can finish off this all these achievements in just a fraction of a second. And also previously and all it was asked by told to yogis to do all these different activities to get concentration in to a supreme personality of godhead by plugging up the evacuating hole with the heel of the foot and all. But today in this kali yuga it is not that easy. So in order to get concentration of mind towards the lotus feet of god, simply by chanting the name, holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, we can get the concentration. This is what I understood, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Please elaborate.
Krishna. Yes. So, Sukadeva Goswami is saying here, the strength of scientific knowledge, one should be well situated in absolute realization, thus be able to extinguish all material desires. So here say strength of a scientific knowledge, Vijnana Drik. So that Jnana is there, Vijnana is there. Jnana is a knowledge, whereas Vijnana is a realized knowledge, when it's practiced. So here Prabhupada translates this as a scientific knowledge. This is not modern scientific knowledge Prabhupada is talking about or Sukadeva Goswami talking about here. Scientific knowledge is about Lord, because bhakti is also science. Because like any science, it has got a theory, it has got a practice. For example, physics or chemistry. Chemistry, they learn and they go to the lab and do practice, real, practical experience. Like for example, they want to see the water, H2O. They take hydrogen, oxygen, and they go to the lab and mix and see. That's so science is a practical. So that similarly, bhakti is a practical. At the same time, it's a science, because the theory given in the books and devotee practices. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself comes and shows to the world how to practice. It's a science, because it's an art at the same time science. So that scientific knowledge is talking about scientific knowledge of spiritual. And that's why here in the sloka says Vijnanadrik, in the Uparamat, that one should retire. So what is that Vijnanadrik? Vijnanadrik, so spirituality. And with that realization, to able to extinguish all material desires. See, again, all material desires, whatever connected to the body, my desires like name, fame, glories, or eat something, talk something, do something, everything related to the material things has to be extinguished. With that, one should give up the material body by blocking. So, because that's the time only we can go back home, back to work. So by the time of giving the body, I should extinguish all my material desires. My papa, my punya, my all desires, my all attachments should be finished. So that's the stage I should reach. Then only I can go back home, back to Godhead. And then it gives a process what to do, how to do. Is mentioned how to bring the life fire from the bottom up to like abdomen, chest, then up to the forehead, and then take it up. This is the yogic process. But for devotees, Prabhupada said that don't have to worry too much on that. Just simply chant the holy name, remember Lord, Antakalecha mame kasmanukta kalevaram. At the time of death, if you remember, if you call out Krishna, Krishna will come and take. Vishnudutas will come and take. You don't have to worry. We have so many examples like Ajamila, so many pastimes. So the point here is that devotees simply surrender and take it up. In the Prabhupada talks about Bhagavad Gita 1854, where it says, Brahma Bhutha Prasannatma na shoshati na kankshati sama sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhaktim labate param. One who is thus transcendently situated at once realizes the supreme Brahman and becomes fully joyful. He never laments or desires to have anything. He is equally disposed towards every living entity. In that state, he attains a pure devotional service unto me. So again, to go back, this is the state one should not lament, one should not desire to have anything, and equally disposed towards every situation, whether good or bad. Na shoshati na kankshati. Brahmabhuta Prasannatma is always Prasannatma, is always blissful, is always happy, and is not bothered the problems, is not bothered with the happiness, is not bothered of good or bad, is equipoised. And with that situation, and one attains that pure devotion service to me. So in that pure devotion, one who takes up, he is the one is able to go back home. So Prabhupada in the purpose says, is completely aloof from all material desires. Again, Prabhupada makes the word all material, even tinge of desire, it can bind us here. Anyabhilashita shunya, jnana karmadi anavratam, anukulena anushilana bhaktiruttam. Anya abhilashita, there is no other abhilashita, there is no other desire except serving that to pure devotion service. That is the state we can reach there. Prabhupada says here, and with such a tiny advancement in the material science, the false egoist tries to challenge even the strength of Supreme Lord. The modern scientist, modern so-called the innovations, we are trying to challenge the Supreme Lord. There are people now talking about rain cloud. The rain comes because of if you have proper yajna, proper yajna happen where the devata is happy, the rain will come. Otherwise, they also may withhold rain. Now, instead of doing the yajna, instead of doing the devotion service, they are sending the rain cloud, the kind of the rain going to the sky and seeding cloud. So there they spent crores of rupees, whereas they don't have time to chant the holy name. They don't have time to perform yajna. They don't have time to do any worship, whereas they do and ulta, and they think that with their scientific advancement we can change. No, you cannot. You may succeed here and there, but ultimately you will fail drastically because you cannot go against the law of the Lord. So that's why Prabhupada says that well-situated self or Brahman, realized soul, is perfectly understands Supreme Brahman. Whereas a devotee, one self-realized person, understands he is the Vasudeva Sarvamiti Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha. Bahuna Janmanante, after many, many lives, one understands Vasudeva Sarvamiti, that Vasudeva, Krishna is everything. Sa Mahatma Sudurlabha, one who doesn't understand is Duratma. One who understands that Vasudeva Sarvamiti is Mahatma. Whereas today's world, the people call somebody as Mahatma. No, if Mahatma is to be called, he should understand that Vasudeva is the only source for everything. Such Mahatma, such person can be called Mahatma. So, he is all powerful. He is completely control of this material as well as spiritual world. There is nothing else required. That is the understanding I should have as practical devotee. I should not have lord it over the material nature. Prabhupada uses lord it over material nature. Means whatever I see, I want to enjoy. Like I don't have any control. Isavasidam sarva tena tena bunjita. So I can take only what is quota given to me. I should not aspire to take anybody else's property or anything else which is not belong to me. Like Chanakya Pandita says, the somebody else's property is considered as garbage. One will not touch the garbage. So if somebody else's property is something fallen down or somebody's, the property is there, that should be considered garbage. So I should not touch it. Like everybody's wife should be considered as mother, except his own wife. Everybody else's wife or every lady should be considered mother. Or we should respect everybody else as if they should respect me. So that is what the required. Otherwise, I think that whatever I see, I want to enjoy. Whatever I hear, I want to get more. So this is the mentality. Lord it over material nature means, like, for example, the simple logic. If a bag of rice kept on the road, if a bird comes, it may eat some grains, and after that, it may call other birds to eat, but they will not carry the bag. Whereas the man goes, he'll not forget, he'll call anybody, he'll carry the bag and go. He may require only one, maybe 50 grams, 100 grams. That's all required for one day. Nothing more than that. But he will carry whole bag. This is the mentality of a people, mentality of a human being. Because atyase or durase, that's where the ugra karma or the kind of mentality to accumulate more and more. That's what the problem is. That's why Prabhupada says expert yogi who has practiced this, the control life air, he knows exactly give up all these things, and finally he'll control his life air from the bottom and up to the up, and finally he'll take life air and whenever he is ready to go. But in Kali Yuga, Prabhupada says it may not be possible or not easy. So simply by chanting the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, one can achieve the desired result. Okay, we'll read one more sloka, if it's okay. Who's read?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, it's allotted to me.
Mataji.
Canto 2, Chapter 2, Text 20. Nab, 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 Nabhyam sthitam hridi adiropya tasmat udana gatya urasitam nayet munihi tata anusandaya diya manasvi swatalu moolam shankare nayetha. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Right.
The meditative devotee should slowly push up the life air from the navel to the heart, from there to the chest, and from there to the root of the palate. He should search out the proper places with intelligence. Purport. There are 6 circles of the movement of the life air, and the intelligent bhakti yogi should search out these places with intelligence and in a meditative mode. Among these mentioned above is the Swadhisthana chakra, or the powerhouse of the life air, and above this, just below the abdomen and the navel, is the Manipuraka chakra. When upper space is further searched out in the heart, the reaches the Anahata chakra, and further up, when the life air is placed at the root of the palate, one reaches the Vishuddhi chakra. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Krishna. So, Sukadeva Goswami, meditative devotee should slowly push up life air. So again, I cannot comment on this. I don't know what is this pushing up, but the Bhagavatam says this. Yes, we can do it. But at the same time, Prabhupada says in Kali Yuga, if devotees are finding it difficult, all the things, simply chant the holy name. We can get the same result, because we may not be able to do this meditative the yogic processes, but the scripture says that yes, the slowly we have to push up, and when that life air goes from the forehead up, that is the topmost. But for the devotees, simply chant the holy name, and at the time of death, hear the holy name. When Vishnu Duta come and take us, then they will take from the right place. So don't have to worry. Some generally, if somebody leaves the body, looking at the body, we can make out how where from the soul would have gone. People, I mean, but I don't know, but there are people who can guess. Like other day first day, His Grace Sankarshan Prabhu's mother left her body. Prabhu was mentioning that how peaceful, graceful she was. Whole family members were chanting and singing Hare Krishna mantra, and she was slowly stopped breathing, and they could see the smile in the face. And of course, next day when we see the body also, we could see in the face that smile. Some dead body, we can see the face is crumbled or very, kind of fearful face. But here we could see the very smile, very peaceful face. This is what shows that she was very peaceful and happy. So this is what is required. So we should practice such a way that at the time, finally, we should go back home, back to Godhead peacefully, but remembering the Lord, and go back home, back to Godhead. Prabhupada talks about different chakras here. To be honest, I don't know how these chakras work, but these are different parts in the body who controls. If other devotees know anything about the chakra, please tell. I don't know specifically about how this chakra works. I'll leave it to the devotees to comment. Anyone knows? Hare Krishna. If anyone knows, please share.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I heard about it like activating these chakras like with guru, with assistance of a very knowledgeable guru, they can do it, but one should be very careful, it seems. There are instances like some people by just watching the video, they might, try out these. But once if they're not placed again in proper place, the person might become even mad. So when you said there is the other way wherein you need not know even if you don't know the yogic practices, if you chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, that is more than enough. That relieved me a lot because I am also not sure of this yogic process. And what I heard is you should be very careful while doing this. Otherwise, it will be very dangerous. Even people might go mad also if you are not able to keep those energies back in place. That's what I heard, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Uma Shankar Prabhu, go ahead.
Yes, Prabhuji. So actually, this chakras it is used for the healing purpose also. In the Reiki, they do activate the chakras. There are Muladhara chakras and other chakras in the body, wherein they use it to activate the chakras and to heal the body. Prabhuji. That is a true thing that can happen, but it requires a lots of practice to activate the chakras by self rather than by other persons who have practiced that one. That's
I attended one seminar because, to be honest, I didn't understand completely. But that Mataji was saying that, as Uma Shankar Prabhu said, search chakras, if you really understand, if you activate, it helps to build a relationship with others. It helps to improve health. It helps to, so many other factors because it helps to improve your devotional activities also because your mind becomes more cool and peaceful. There are ways to do that. Of course, as Sudha Mataji said, we need an expert. We need somebody who knows exactly what is to be done, how it is to be done. Otherwise, simply depend on Prabhupada's word, chant the holy name, and all chakras. The best chakra is Sudarshan chakra. That chakra will take care of all the chakras. Don't have to worry for other chakras. So we just depend on Sudarshan chakra of Krishna. He will take everything. Doesn't mean that we should ignore if somebody knows it. If suppose that can help, improve your health, so that the improved health can help you to serve better, or it can, help to improve your relationship with the devotees. Why not? Yes, but at the same time, don't get, misguided and get into trap. That's another point. But simply depend on Krishna and chant the holy name. That will help a lot to improve our life. Hare Krishna. Anybody
Right.
else?
This one, actually, I have practiced till the second level of Reiki, Prabhuji.
Oh,
So
okay.
actually, we do consider that cosmic energy, and we pass it through the person's thing to activate the chakras and to relieve the whatever the pain they do have. But thing is that we can mix Krishna's energy also into that one, because cosmic energy is controlled by Krishna only. So that way, if we do it, the treatment is still more effective, Prabhuji.
Mhm. What is
Because I have
cosmic
tried it
energy?
on
What is that?
Kokila Mata also.
What is the cosmic energy you are using it like?
Cosmic energy is that Prapancha energy, what they tell, because that is actually
Earth, water,
controlled by
fire,
Krishna
ether,
only.
that one?
Yes, Prapancha energy,
Panchabhuta.
universal cosmic energy, they used to tell.
Mhm.
So that actually they actually considered that as that golden ball therapy, like that they, and we form that golden ball in between our palms, and we transfer it to the person's body so that it can heal the required parts. So that actually analyzes the person's energy level and it does the treatment. So if we concentrate on Krishna's energy more than the cosmic energy, the treatment is much more powerful, Prabhuji.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Anyone else about the chakra? No? Okay. Maybe we'll stop here. Devotees can give a comment because already 30. So we'll not get the next sloka. Yes, Asha Mataji. Other than chakra, anything else want to share realization?
100% I don't know anything about chakra, Prabhu.
But
Reiki
we know
also.
one chakra. Sudarshan chakra, that's enough for us.
And Reiki also, I'm not sure, because as you said, there are so many gurus and like that, there are so many therapists and there are so many people who are doing Reiki. We don't know whom to approach and what is Reiki and all that. Anyway, what is my takeaway today is that the strength of scientific knowledge is about the Lord, and it should be bhakti is also like science, and every science has theory and practice. Likewise, our bhakti is also science and it is a theory, and what we practice after learning that theory is practical, like in science. Um, and then how we should leave the body, what should we do while leaving the body, that I understood. The most important thing is that we have to be detached from all the material desires. Then I understood the importance of chanting the holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And as a devotee, my understanding should be that Vasudeva is the reason for everything and he is the controller of everything. And always chant the holy name. And that is my takeaway for today, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Archana Mataji, you want to say anything?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. No, Prabhuji. Thank you for that.
Mariappan Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Strength of scientific knowledge of spiritual science. With that realization, one must be able to conquer material desire. Yogic practice of lifting life here from lower part of the body to head and quit the body. Pure devotee is able to get rid of material desire by sincere devotional service. Modern science, with any kind of scientific advancement, can never understand this spiritual science and reach the real progress in devotion. Lord it over material nature must be conquered. And in Kali Yuga, the end result can be achieved by sincere and focused chanting of Mahamantra. That much I have understood, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Reena Das Mataji, want to say anything?
Jai Shri Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Nama. The strength of scientific knowledge, the Jnana is the knowledge and Vijnana is the scientific knowledge. Bhakti is also science, and it's the practical form of bhakti is like understanding the scientific knowledge in the practical form. As all material desire, we should reach out to a stage where we should be able to give away all the material desires. For a devotee, I think it's very important to remember Krishna and call Krishna at all times so that he will take care of us. Most importantly, surrender, and Lord Krishna takes care of us. In terms of the Lord, he feels that he takes care of us as Brahma Murta Prasanna and makes us happy. And to attain this, it is pure devotion that is required without no desire. And to attain the pure devotion, it is like we need to give away with the false egoist and people like false egoists, those who challenge even the Supreme Lord. You gave the example of the rain cloud, where people try and form the rain, which is not natural. But then the holy name, by chanting the holy name or the yagna, and we can achieve the holy name, and then by natural process, God helps us to achieve what we want. Each and every devotee, if they are self-realized and understand Lord Vasudeva, I think that's the ultimate goal for us in our life. And Lord Vasudeva, as we understand, is a supreme Lord, and he is above all the materialistic nature. And we should consume whatever is given by him and not make somebody else take somebody else's property. We should respect others and also have the mentality to not acquire others' thing and may not be greedy. Chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Ram is the ultimate mantra, and that's how each of us as devotees can meditate and try and do this in this Kali Yuga, so that the we can get the ultimate happiness. Like if like you gave an example of a person who is leaving the earth, has a nice smile on the face when she and her family chants the name of Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Krishna, Prabhuji.
Jai Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Mataji.
We have to eliminate all material desires to become to the to attain that yogic stage, and also aloof all material activities and desires before leaving the body, and completely be in that transcendental devotional service to the Lord to attain his abode. So the meditative process is of a devotee it should slowly push up this what you told about the chakras. It should slowly push up to the life air from the navel to the heart, and from there to the chest, and from there to the root of the palate. Instead of doing all these practices, but simply chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If we do that perfectly, we can get liberated and go back home, back to Godhead. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Krishna. Shruti Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, nothing. Everyone has told. Thank you.
Sudha Mataji. Sudhavati Mataji. Anything?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Yeah, I think Reena Mataji and everyone has covered all the points. But anyway, I'll tell you like what is my takeaway. Bhakti is practical and scientific, and I should extinguish all material desires. Then only I'll be able to reach back home, back to Godhead. And also there are so many yogic processes, and we need to have a proper guru who is very expertise in that. Otherwise also, like we have Krishna Maha Mantra, we can surely by chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, we can progress in spiritual path. And if we call out for Krishna and do service, we can elevate in spiritual process. With pure devotion, we can go to back home, back to Godhead. And no other desire except, I should not have any other desire except service to the Lord. If this is, because that is important, service to the Lord is important. Material things are always temporary, they're like a shadow. That I have to keep in mind every time. Which is important, I need to be allotting time more to that, and do service to the Lord. and I should take what is allotted to me, but not desire for others' property. And at the end, like, we have a very powerful tool, that is Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that we have to keep in mind. And uh, every day, every day we have to do the mantra, and so that it will benefit us in all the way, and which will progress in spiritual path. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Shankar Prabhu, anything?
Correction, Prabhuji. So today's takeaway is that ISKCON is the hospital, Srila Prabhupada is the doctor, Shravanam, Kirtanam, and devotional service are the medicines that we should strictly follow. And the devotee association, it prevents us from falling back, Prabhuji. So if we follow this strictly on a daily basis, so at the time of death, definitely whatever the higher devotees who have passed away, the art of living, that can be practiced. So it's not a single day process. It should be daily. Sadhana should be the proper, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you all for joining. So we'll stop here. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyavasya patitana pavanebhyo vaishnavobhyo namo. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai, Grantara Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Samaneta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna will end it. So we'll see you on Monday.
Hare Krishna.